What's up guys, my name's Jeremy. Today I want to make a quick video on this backpack that was sent over to me. This is a backpack from Hazard 4. They call it the Pillbox. So I'll go over a lot of the features and stuff like that, but I do just want to show I'm getting ready for a photography shoot right now. Me and some friends are going to go out to some woods. I'm going to do shoots of their cars, and then as well him and his girlfriend want some portraits, so I'm going to do that as well. So we're gonna go out for that. So I have my bag all set up here. I just want to show you guys how I have it laid out, what the bag is about, the kind of stuff that you can fit in it, etc. So Hazard 4 is really cool company. They're like very outdoor based, so they kind of align with a lot of things that I'm interested in: photography, the outdoors, like being like the bag's very like rugged and robust, and it's just kind of built really well to handle the elements and things like that. So that is really cool. I've used it a couple times now, and it's been great so far. So this is what it looks like when it is on. The bag does have their rail, their bungee rail kit, which we'll get into in a second, but this outer bag right here is just a tripod that's inside of the bungee cords. And then yeah, this is the bag from the side. It comes in 3 different colors as well. So has the lower strap here, 2 upper straps, upper chest strap, and then this lower strap here has this really nice like actual lock design here. So this is very sturdy and solid. To actually unlock it, you got to flip this down to be able to undo the clasp. So let me get a table, we'll set this up so that I can kind of show you guys the breakdown of the bag, what I keep in it, etc. Okay, so from the exterior here, again, this bag right here is just a tripod, but I put this in these bungee straps here. So go ahead and just take that and set that aside since it's not really relevant. So the bag itself, again, this is an accessory option, is these rails and this bungee right here. So you can see the bag is a kind of harder shell bag, and then these rails actually have nuts and bolts that hold 2 per side. So 2 up here, 2 down here, and then 2 over here, 2 over here. And then you can string this bungee however you want through any of these loops. There's little holes everywhere. You can use carabiners on it, you can use actual rope on it, kind of whatever, but it does have this little bungee cord with this little cinch right here, so you can tighten or loosen this in really any configuration you want. So that's pretty cool. You got a lot of kind of straps on the outside, so again, like carabiners, things like that, you can hook on the outside. You've got D-rings on the top here. You've got a very nice rubber handle here. It's super comfortable to carry it from there. Tons of padding in the back, really nice thick padded shoulder straps, and again, you got this webbing and these straps everywhere, so lots of options for storage and for putting various things kind of wherever you want, which is really cool. So as far as the bag itself, there's 3 main components. One here, or 3 main compartments, 1, 2, and then there's one in the back. The upper one up here is kind of more of your accessories. The internal one is where I have all my camera gear, and then this back one could be used as a laptop pouch, but I find that I like the one on the inside a little bit better. So we'll go ahead and start with the upper pocket here. This is the firstmost pocket when you go ahead and open things. So it will open this far because of these Velcro straps right here, which you can undo. So I'll do that to give you guys a better look on the inside. So typically what I keep inside of my bag: an extra battery for each camera. I keep a small light just in case I need some extra light. I've got a filter. And then this is my camera harness. If I want to run both cameras at once, this is my harness. It's a little bit lighter than my backpack. I got a SD card holder and reader. So that kind of does both. And then so here is the inside. And again, tons of storage. You've got Velcro patches right here with loops that you can hook stuff into. All kinds of these sleeve pockets. These smaller ones here can fit SD cards, pens. You've got a larger Velcro pocket right here. And then in this compartment right here is typically where I keep my laptop. I have a smaller 13-inch MacBook, so that sits down here. I do also carry another type of accessory in here. so that stays right on top. So we'll go ahead and open that, and I'll show you guys the laptop compartment. There's just a little strap right here. Okay, so with the accessory out of the way, I now have access into the laptop compartment here. So you can see it's kind of just like a sleeve. This is all Velcro material. So you've got this strap here, which Velcros to this side, this one which goes to this side. And then, like I said, I have a 13-inch Mac down here. So plenty of space for that. I like to have my laptop with me just in case I want to do a quick edit on something. On the lid, there is a flap right here you can see where you can put more stuff. There is no bottom to it, so the flap goes all the way through to the bottom, which would sit in this compartment here. Not sure if that matters or not. And then you've got the covers. Let's see. You've got the cover right here, just a little Velcro patch. That's what covers the bolts for your rail. So there's 3 of these per side, one here, one in the middle, and then one on the very bottom per side. So that's the first part, the first compartment on the bag. We'll move on to the next one. So now we're on the inside. This is obviously where I keep all of my camera gear. So here is a quick look at what I'm carrying today. So starting from the bottom, Canon 24-70, Canon R3, and then a Canon R6 Mark II connected to a Canon 24-70. So this camera I can keep the lens on. The R3, being a pro size body, is too tall to fit in the bag. Hazard 4 does make a deeper bag, which I think could fit this larger camera, but I don't mind breaking it down like this to carry it. Up top here, I just have a pretty large power brick and then a camera strap. If I only want to carry one camera, I can use my strap. If I want to carry both, I'll use my harness. So plenty of space in here for, 2 cameras, 2 batteries, or 2 cameras, 2 lenses, with room to spare. And it does come with a bunch of these dividers here. I have extras if I were to rearrange this, but so far I like this setup here. Alrighty, and last but not least is the laptop sleeve or slot, which the zippers are all the way in the back, and it is held shut by these clips as well. So if you secure these clips, which go to the shoulder straps and then to the bag, you will kind of have trouble getting into this compartment. But here it is, a nice soft material, and it's basically just like a sleeve. You're really not going to fit anything other than like a laptop or an iPad in here. It's not too much bigger than that. So I think you could put a bladder in here for like water and run the straw up through this little hole right here. If you wanted to do that is an option, but I think realistically, this is a pretty slim pocket. It's basically just for like a laptop or anything like that. So that's about it. So far, I'm very happy with this bag. It has a ton of storage options. You can, latch on additional things, which is great. It fits everything that I need. I have a cross-country trip coming up in a couple months here. I'm definitely gonna be taking this bag. I have to fly a lot, I have to drive a lot, and I think this is definitely gonna help me get through all that. So definitely excited. Seems like a really great bag so far. So very, very, very happy with it. I definitely recommend checking it out.